Investigators say that the man responsible for the mass shooting on the campus of Brown University and the shooting death of an MIT professor is dead. Here's what we know so far after 2 late-night news conferences. Officials revealed the alleged shooter is Claudio Manuel Neves Valente, a 48-year-old Portuguese national living in the U.S. legally, last known address in Miami, Florida. On Tuesday, officials released a photo of a person they wanted to speak with who'd been in the same proximity as the suspect on Saturday, and say that very helpful witness came forward immediately and provided a description of the vehicle they say Valente rented a car in Boston and signed the agreement with his own name. As we told you earlier this week, the FBI and other investigators had initially said they didn't think there was a link between the shooting at Brown and the shooting of the MIT professor. But now investigators say the gunman and that professor knew each other. They had actually studied together in Portugal. And the intense multi-state manhunt came to an end last night at a storage facility in Salem, New Hampshire. That is where law enforcement say they found the suspect dead of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. And officials say that it was that tip about the rental car that helped crack this case. At this point, no motive is clear, but authorities say that there's no doubt the professor was the intended target of that shooting in Brookline, Massachusetts, and officials say the suspect, who attended graduate school at Brown for a short period of time, studied physics and attended the same school with Professor Nuno Loureiro in Portugal between 1995 and 2000. And authorities say this lone violent act seemed to have been planned for months. We're told the shooter came from Miami but rented a car in Boston before his crimes. So stay with WBZ.com, where you can follow all the latest developments in this case.